Hello and welcome back to another episode of Main Event Wrestling. This is part 6 of my full season playthrough on Shut Your Mouth as Jeff Hardy trying to become the belt collector. So I want to hold all of the belts at the same time, but let's do a quick recap. Right, so won the European title in April, nearly got suspended because Hardcore Holly got butthurt and had someone ask for my autograph and not theirs. Won King of the Ring, won the Undisputed Championship, and now we just went through an owner versus owner situation, or Vince, throwing his dick around and everything like that to be able to try and, beat me down, and everything like that. Just lost my first match as well, 6-man tag at SummerSlam, but I'm hoping I can move past that now and, focus solely on the championship, and becoming the belt collector. That's what I really, really want, with a Zigga Zigga. But yeah, so we're moving into September. Let's find out what week 1 on Raw will bring for us. Alrighty then, so we got Scotty 2 Hottie versus the Big Valboski and Billy Kidman in a triple threat match in the opening match on the card. And then we got Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle versus Christian and Rhyno. Alrighty then. And then, main event, Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Brock Lesnar and Kane. That is quite a big, big main event. I like that. That is good-ass booking. But yeah, tagging with Kurt Angle against Christian and Rhyno should be interesting. So, without further ado, let's see what's going to happen on the show. Alright, no storyline, no nothing. No, let's, basically some form of exposition. Maybe that'll come after my match. You never know. But in the opening match, the Curtain Jerker, triple threat, Scotty 2i, Big Valboski, and Billy Kidman. I really want Scotty to win. Boo to you, Venus. Dick. Now, my match. Me and the Olympic hero, Kurt Angle versus Christian and Rhyno. Should be a bit of a walk in the park, really, unless the AI wants to completely screw me. So, without further ado, let's wrestle. Alright, let's rock. Need to, bounce back from that defeat in the 6-man tag against, Brock, Kane, Jericho. Can I get a cheeky 3 count?
2.
Oh, close on making another cheeky 3 count. Like I did against Kane when, who was it? Vince was the special guest ref. God, that was hilarious. Right. Boom. See, I'm going to be a good boy and get out of the ring. Alright, come on, Kurt. I'm trusting you here. You're supposed to be the Olympic hero, right? Human Suplex Machine 2.0. Come on, now's not the time to taunt. Come on, get on with it, lad. Get on. Okay, I really should do this by myself. Or do I? Right, see what he can do. So at the moment, he seems to be holding off. I mean, Kurt Angle should. It's, when Kurt was in complete pomp and circumstance, basically what I mean, top of his game, Kurt Angle was basically borderline indestructible. Only person who could really beat him, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, or Brock Lesnar. I know he lost to plenty of other people over the years, etc., etc. But still, when Kurt was at the top, my God, Kurt was at the top. It was so good watching Kurt, I mean, I was talking to my brother about this actually. Recently, it's like Kurt Angle has said, like on many occasions, right? And this is one feud and potentially series of matches that we missed out on because obviously bad things happen. Was when Kurt was in training and what have you. He in a dark match or something like that. He faced Owen Hart, and he said facing Owen was one of the best matches that he's ever had in his entire career, right? So it got us thinking. It's like we actually missed out on on certified bangers, right? Because if first of all, if Owen had never sadly passed away, you know, rest in peace, Owen. Like, Owen definitely would have somewhere down the line would have had a rivalry with Kurt, right? And just gonna ask to be tagged in. I'm gonna finish the job. But yeah, it's like Owen and Kurt definitely would have had a rivalry. So now, like, let's play, you know, a bit of fantasy booking here. Fast forward to 2002 when the draft happened. If Owen had definitely ended up on SmackDown, right, you can bet your left testicle that Paul Heyman, who was the, you know, head of writing on SmackDown, Rhyno's really going for it. He's really giving me a good one. Respect to you, Rhyno. You're goddamn right. Heyman would have put Owen as WWE champion, right? It would have happened. End of story. At which point, we would have not only got Owen Hart potentially versus Brock Lesnar, which would have been, oof, brilliant in itself, but we could have also have seen Owen versus Angle when Owen was, you know, with Owen arguably in his peak as well, right? Ref. Oh wait, no, Christian's a legal man. Shit. Anyway, so we definitely would have got that. And the thing is, you can imagine as well, like, let's play a game of fantasy booking. So, as opposed to, say, like, Brock Lesnar dropping the title to someone like Big Show, who then drops it to Kurt Angle, obviously you could still play that kind of idea. But what if he was to drop it? You know, what if Brett was to become the champion at that point, right? And then you lead into WrestleMania 19 with Owen versus Brock, yeah? You lead into something like that. At which point, not only are you going to get a certified banger, but there's still the possibility that Brock would not break his freaking neck. And I completely fucked up my plan there. But you can guarantee, but you know you're getting the certified banger, which Brock would never have concussed himself by doing the failed shooting star. But also, maybe Angle would have been spared from, you know, breaking his neck, which he did at No Way Out in 2003, I think, you know, which then led to him not really wrestling much between No Way Out and WrestleMania 19. Kurt? I mean, Kurt, let go. Let go. There we go. Silly boy. But yeah, point is, we missed out on not one but two, like, mega feuds that would have produced excellent matches from start to finish.
1, 2.
There we go. Oh, for God's sake. Protect the pin, Kurt.
2.
You have one job. Come on, Kurt. I don't ask a lot from you. God's sake. It's one of these. Oh. No, you don't. Damn it! Kurt, do you want to come in, mate? No, get off me, you silly, silly man. Don't know why I did that, but got me out of the ring before Rhyno came at me. Right, Kurt, hit him with like an Olympic slam. Ref!
1, 2, 3.
Oh, what do you want? Do you remember when? Oh, what? Kiss your ass. Alright, pal. What's gonna happen? Am I gonna kiss his ass? Or am I gonna beat his ass? Or at least he's not pulling his trousers down. And... boom! Right in the quote-unquote grapefruits. Eat shit, pal. Okay, I mean, like, I didn't want any more to do with Vince, but he wanted me to kiss his ass. Ain't happening, bro. Ain't happening. But in the main event, Brock Lesnar and Kane beat Undertaker and Austin. Alright, let's move on to week 2. Presumably I'm going to be on SmackDown this week, so let's find out what's going to happen. Okay, as expected, I am on SmackDown this week, or it is, you know, SmackDown this week. I'm not on the card. Rico, Spike Dudley, Big Val, Boski, Bradshaw and Christian in a 5-man battle royal to open the show. Al Snow and Maven will go up against Billy and Chuck. And then in the main event, got The Rock, Taz, Kurt Angle against Brock Lesnar, Kane and Jericho, the 3 jerks who beat me at SummerSlam in the main event in a 6-man tag. Very, very interesting. But we can only see and find out what the week is going to hold for me. What do you need, Flair? What do you want? Oh, it's the Traitor storyline. Okay. From a reliable source, I'm suspicious about Kurt Angle, The Undertaker, and The Big Show. Right, gotta find out which one it is and dig up some information. Alright, you lazy dick. Right, here we go. So I got the 3 potential traitors here. So I got Kurt, Big Show, and there's The Undertaker. Who do I think is the traitor? Right, okay. I'm gonna pick... who should I pick? You know what? I think it might be you. Okay, so what do I want to say? Heard you're the traitor. Do you know who this traitor is around here? And have you seen my watch? You know what? I'm just gonna outright accuse him. Are you the traitor? You're the traitor, aren't you? Okay, yeah. You want me to back off? Alright. Oh, it is Kurt. Oh, okay, so Kurt wants to come at me. Gotta watch myself. Last time I remember facing Kurt, it wasn't exactly a good finish for me. So I think I ended up losing the... I lost the Undisputed Championship. So Kurt really took me to my limit in that match. I do remember that very, very well. Okay. Damn it! Kurt coming in with all P and V. Piss and vinegar. And the thing is, I didn't want to bloody pick the hydrant up. I wanted the table. Uh-oh. Never a good thing. Okay. Note to self, don't use the table. But, what it... damn it! Damn you, Kurt. Get in the locker. Nicely done.
1, 2.
The TV didn't fall off. Boo. Right, come here, you. Damn it. Yep. Boom. Come here. See what he does. Gonna smash it open. Oh no, he just calmly walks out. Boom. Right, okay. Just beat him with the hydrant. Oh yeah, brilliant. Okay, let's pick up the chair. See if I can get anything here. Ooh! Damn it! I'm forgetting that these people are like, you know, steel weapon specialists. Come on, ref, count it, count it.
2.
Dang it. As if he got me. It's a good backstage brawl, I'm telling you this now. It was a lucky guess. I don't know why, I just had this feeling, you know, Kurt always sides with Vince McMahon. He just always does. It's like, you know, Wrestling Law 101. Right, okay. Yes, of course he, you know, is able to avoid all my kendo stick shots. Oh wait, it's a submission. Come on, Jeff, move it. Move out of the way. Fucking hell, it's like the speed he goes at sometimes. It's like it's no brakes whatsoever. Boom, hope I didn't break your neck again. Alright. Dang it. Alright, boom. Huh. Okay, let's do this. Hopefully it'll pop me up to Smackdown, which it does. Good. Right, pick him up. Kick to the gut. Twist of fate. Pin.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, so week comes to an end straight away. So Christian won the 5-man battle royal. Billy and Chuck won the tag team match, and Rock, Taz, and Kurt Angle beat Lesnar, Kane, and Jericho. Well done, you. Well done, you. But we found out who the traitor is. Turns out it's Kurt Angle. Moving on. Okay, back on to Raw. Edge, Big Valboski, Mark Henry. I'm seeing more Big Valboski than what I'd, you know, pretty much like. In a triple threat match in the opening match of the card, whatever. There you go, words. I am middle of the card once again. I'm going to be tagging with The Undertaker against Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit. Whilst in the main event is Elimination Captain Full Tornado 6-man tag. Stone Cold Steve Austin with Al Snow and Maven against Brock Lesnar and Billy and Chuck. Right, so no exposition, no story-driven cutscenes or anything like that. Just straight into the card. Right, okay, so Edge, Val Venus, and Mark Henry. I'm calling Edge. There we go. And now my match, where I get to tag with The Undertaker against the Traitor, Kurt Angle, and his BFF, Chris Benoit. Let's wrestle. Right, here we go, you treacherous son of a gun. Bring it on. Right. Even though it's another tag team match, something that I absolutely loathe, just gotta hope that I can get this done nice and quick. Right. Cheeky pin. Because apparently Whisper in the Wind likes to get a good pin in. Ooh, close again. Jeez Louise. Would have been nice, just saying. Get this over and done with so I don't have to go through immense amount of pain with doing tag team matches. You know what I mean? Great. Nice little 450.
1, 2.
Benoit's still staying in his corner, which is always nice, staying away from me, but I'm feeling Kurt will go in for a pin, not a pin, a tag, any moment now. Any minute now. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, Kurt. Nicely done. Right, come here, Kurt. Damn you! I think he was going for a pin there, hence the no attempt at a reversal. Plus the general direction he was walking. You know, got to keep that in mind. Right. Damn you, Kurt, again. Damn you, once more. Damn it. Why didn't... Right, Undertaker, your turn. Alright, ref, I'm gonna be a good boy. Let's just be on Kurt on the outside. You know, reasons. Even though he just twacked me down. Right, come here. Come here, Kurt. Gonna leave Undertaker in the ring, let him do his shtick. Damn it. Let's put Kurt through the table. So I just think it's a good idea. Okay, maybe not with that. That is incredibly lame. Come on. I was about to say, get on the table. Get on the table. There we go. Let's try this again. Okay. That hasn't exactly done much. My plan of putting him through the table isn't exactly coming to fruition very well. At least I get to have some fun. Plus, Kurt doesn't appear to be doing much, so the more I can take him out of the game, so to speak. Damn it. Note to self, that does not work. Wow, Kurt looked like he was pretty frozen in time. Hey ref, I'm getting out of the ring. Come here, Kurt. Could Undertaker be signaling for the end? Is there a reason why you're going after Kurt Angle now? He's not the legal man. Get in the ring. Tag me in.
One, two, three.
What is it? What is it now? Look, it's not like we're going to have two traitors or anything like that. Oh no. Undertaker, don't do this. Okay. So apparently there's more than one traitor. Forgot about the whole traitor storyline. But hey, it's Kurt and Undertaker. Brilliant. Like I said, absolutely brilliant. Undertaker apparently is also a traitor. Lovely, lovely, jubbly, you know. It is what it is. Anyway, main event in the Elimination Captain Full Tornado 6-man tag. Say that 3 times fast when you've had several beers. Brock Lesnar, Billy and Chuck beat Steve Austin, Al Snow and Maven. Well done to you. Let's get into the next week so I can get ready to whip Undertaker's ass. Alrighty then, back onto SmackDown after a week on Raw. So, opening match, TLC Triple Threat Edge versus Farouk and Rhyno. Once again, middle of the card. Jeff Hardy versus Kurt Angle with The Undertaker in his corner. Alright, fair enough. Okay, I can live with that. I can deal with that. Then in the main event, Hell in a Cell Triple Threat. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Chris Jericho and Brock Lesnar. Blockbuster main event that they probably should say for a pay-per-view before Austin gets pissy and decides to go home. Anyway, that is what it is. Let's get into it. No storyline, no nothing, so probably gonna get something at the end of my match. So, TLC Triple Threat, Edge, Farouk, Rhyno. Edge is gonna win this. Oh no. Oh no, Rhyno got the win. Well done you. Damn, did not expect that. my match against Kurt Angle. Undertaker is in his corner, so without further ado, me versus the Traitor. Let's wrestle. Alright, let's rock and roll. Come on, Kurt. Bring it on, fool. And Undertaker, you better stay well away. I'm not... Damn it, depth perception. I'm not done with you, Undertaker. Right. Traitor number 1 is going to get his ass beat now. I hope I get Traitor number 2 Unforgiven, because I like to beat his ass as well whilst I'm at it. But just gotta see what happens. You know what I mean? Boom!
1, 2.
Since when has Jeff ever... Excuse me. Since when has Jeff ever done a power slam? That's kind of like one question I need to... I want to know. And now Kurt is all fired up already. No friggin' way. Eat a bag of dicks. Dang it. I was about to say, why didn't I do, that reverse mule kick? Boom. Quick pin.
1, 2.
Plop him in the corner. Bit of tree of woe. Smash him in the ding dong, because reasons. Right, so plan number 2 went out. Nice. Come on, you son of a bitch. Just a bit of focus going on in this match. Hence the lack of commentary. But, it is what it is. I mean, I can't remember, actually, if I ever remember seeing Jeff and Kurt wrestle one-on-one. I honestly can't. Definitely wouldn't have happened when Jeff returned in 2006, because Kurt was gone by then. He was already back in TNA. If it did happen, I know it didn't happen at any kind of pay-per-view. So if it did, it would have just been on like a random episode of Raw or Smackdown. I don't really remember, to be quite frank. Right, he's down and out. Boom!
1, 2, 3.
Alright, there we go. So, went ahead, beat Kurt Angle. Good. Hope I get Undertaker, but you never know. Never know what happens. Anyway, in the main event, Brock Lesnar went ahead and won the Hell in a Cell match with Austin eating the pin. Austin would not have been happy about that. Just saying, especially in 2002. Would have thought now Jericho would have eaten the pin. But it is what it is at the end of the day. But hey, we move on to Unforgiven. Here we go. Unforgiven. Lance Storm versus Rico in the opening match, presumably for the Cruiserweight Championship. I will be facing Kurt Angle in a hardcore match in the middle of the card. Then in the main event, a 6-man battle royal with The Rock, Edge, Devon, Big Valboski, Undertaker and DDP. Why am I not in the main event? Who the fuck knows at this point. Anyway, let's get into it. Yep, as expected, Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. Lance Storm versus Rico, and I'm going to pick Storm, who does successfully defend the Cruiserweight Championship. Right, second match, not for the Undisputed Championship. I'm still waiting to defend it, and it's a hardcore match against Kurt Angle instead. Oh well, at least I get to whip this traitor's ass. So let's wrestle. Here we go, straight into the match. No intros, no nothing. Caught me off guard because I was looking at my phone. Good thing Angle never went in and was just like, get him! That kind of deal. Now I'm picturing him screaming like, "Get him!" Like Dan Aykroyd in Ghostbusters right at the beginning when they're at the library, you know, he's like, "Get her!" I still chuckle at that bit. I just do. I just think it's funny. Right, I'm not going to get any weapons because for whatever reason, Kurt Angle literally turns into a god of reversals whenever, you know, there's a weapon in place. I mean, if there was a ladder, then yeah, I'd probably use it because, you know, Jeff Hardy, ladder, kind of, it just makes sense at that point. But I saw a trash can and a trash can lid. I don't know what's down at the bottom or at the top because I can't really see anything, especially from that angle. But you never know, Kurt might think to himself, "Oh yeah, I'll go out and grab one, you know, see what's up top." Nope, still can't see anything. So you know what, I'm going to have a look down at the bottom, see what's here. It is Sledgehammer. So, boom, there you go, gets out of the way. Right, I'm done using that. You know what, I'm going to try something. It's a long shot. Work, baby, work. Oh, he would have made it as well. Would have just about made it. Okay. Okay. No. This is what we're going to do, Kurt. Ref. Alright, flip you around there. Quickly plop you on the table. Quick, Jeff. Oh, what? That would have been cool. I mean, definitely wouldn't hit from the 450. I don't think we'd have enough. Or would it? Alright, let's test it. Let's test this theory again. Alright, boom. And slap you on the table like that. Then I go over here. Okay, he can make it, but I just don't think there's enough in it to be able to put him through. Which kind of sucks. So I like the idea of doing like a super epic 450 through the table. But I'll just take pleasure in whipping Kurt's butt. You know? Boom. Great. Oh, he was laid out as well. Should have just finished him off. But it's not right. I haven't done a Swanton Bomb in a while. So that, I think, is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to finish him off with a Swanton Bomb. Alright, Jeff finishes having these pseudo fit. Did that not give me any like boost or no? Alright. But the Whisper in the Wind will do something. Wow, okay. I know it's not much of a hardcore match, but as you probably imagined, it's like when there's just an opportunity to kick ass, then yeah, you just take it. You know? Alright, Kurt. Not funny with the reversals. Alright. Get into the corner. Hop up. Damn you, Kurt! You're not playing by the rules. Alright. Okay. Bit risky. Yep. Swanton Bomb. Get around. Positioning. Done.
1, 2, 3.
There we go. Alrighty then. There we go. I mean, no defense of the Undisputed Championship. Again. Sure. Alright. But hey, at least I get, you know, nice little run with the belt and stuff like that. That's alright. You know, I can live with it. But that brings us to the end of Unforgiven, where in the main event, The Rock won the 6-man Battle Royal. Seemed a bit pointless. Should have swapped my match with that 6-man Battle Royal. And then yeah, job would have been a goodie. So, yeah, that also brings us to the end of this episode of Main Event Wrestling. Thank you very much for joining me, as always. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have, give it a like, share the video as well. More shares, more views, more that the channel continues to grow, and the more that I get to do this for you. Subscribe to World-1 Entertainment if this is your first time on the channel. Don't forget to check out all of the other content that's currently available, because you never know, there might be something that you like. And if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you are notified about any and all content that goes live onto the channel. Join us next time as I continue the full season playthrough, 2 whole years, on WWE Smackdown. Shut your mouth. I will see you guys later for some more 1, 2, 3 count main event wrestling. Take it easy, everyone.